Yo guys, so another video. So tonight, it's a school night, but I popped down the unit for a couple of hours because I've got that crappy job of trying to drill out the seat runner that's still in there and clear up the floor and clean that all up, ready for some welding seat mounts to go in and the seat go in. So yeah, that is going to be initial part of the video, beginning of the part of the video. Hopefully it's not going to be too much of a pain in the ass. It's just that one runner that's on, that's so freaking solid, they're a pain in the ass to get off. But we'll get there, we'll get it off. So yeah, bonnet is done as far as I need it done at the moment. We will come back to that another time. Like I said, it was just a case of, thought I'd have a change. Thought I'd just do that for a bit of something different while I was waiting for some parts to come in for the fuel system. I have got all the fuel system parts now, so I've got fuel line. I think I've got all my AN fittings I need. Got some bulkhead fittings. You saw them, they're in. I've got the wiring for the loom, the relays and the fuses. So yeah, I've got pretty much everything I need to get the fuel system plumbed in and wired in, I think. So yeah, so we will jump back to that at some point, but because the fuel loom is going to be running down that side, where there's down the driver's side, I just want to get that all cleaned up before I run any wire in or any pipe work or anything like that. So yeah, hopefully we get that done. Another thing is I officially have some stickers made. So I've had some stickers made of the logo, satin black and white, with sort of like a satin finish to them, 3 inches round, just cool little die cut round stickers. So yeah, there we go. Boom. They look pretty cool. I'm gonna put that up on there. Well, my titty. There we go, sorted. Yeah, so these are for sale. If it's something you want to get on your car, if you're like me and you're a home builder, you know, and do everything yourself, and you want to just support the channel and myself, these are for sale. Now, I'm going to be doing them at £2 each, or I'm going to do 3 for a £5 for £5. Now, I'm not doing it to make any money off it. That literally will cover the cost of a postage stamp and the printing of them all. It's just something I thought I'd give it a go, see if you guys are interested. So what I'm doing is I've got a PayPal address in the description below. So if you just PayPal over £2, £5, whatever it is, depending on how many stickers you want, PayPal it over, make sure your address is there. I will get them in an envelope and post it out to you as soon as possible. So yeah, this is pretty cool. If you guys like these, then hopefully these will lead on to t-shirts. And another idea is maybe it will lead on to some actual workshop overalls with the logo on as well. So you guys have got something to wear in your garages and units while you're working on your cars as well. So yeah, crack on. Get on your PayPal, send over some money, get a couple of stickers on your car and around your workshop. So, right, let's crack on, get the grinder out and a drill, get this crappy job out of the way. So, cheers guys! so guys, back for another day down the unit. Well, a few hours. So, as you saw, I got all of that out and tidied up as much as I can for now and welded up. So now, we're going on to this side. So we're going to get this out, that mount out, ready for the passenger seat to go in. Passenger seat I'm not too worried about getting done like straight away, but I might as well get all that stuff out and get the floor cleaned up. So the seat is on its way, got a new seat coming. I've got the seat mounts here, which I said I made up. These will make sense when I put the seat mount in. And I've got some side mounts for the seats as well. So that is today's initial job, and then we're going to move on to some more fuel system stuff. We're probably going to take the fuel setup apart again that's in the back, put all the washers and everything that needs doing, tighten everything up, then I can look at running some lines. So cool. Cheers guys, enjoy. Cool, so that is done, and sort of, yeah, just all those are taken out, happy days. I'm going to tidy it all up once the car's stripped back to the bare shell before it goes to paint. All of that will all be tidied up. So that is now out and it's ready for some seats. So, what I did quickly play with was fuel lines. So, got the main feed going down through the bulkhead, which is going to run along there and up into the engine sound, and the return is in as well, but I just need to get some clips to tidy this up. I can get some AN6 like single-sided clips, so that will all get clipped in place nice and neatly, and yeah, that'll be that. So what we're going to do next is, oh actually I did start laying out this as well, but I changed my mind. So this is going to be fuel system, so 40 amp fuses, 3 relays for each fuel pump,
and then this, if you remember back, is for the little switch panel there. So that's going to run my fuel pumps, fans, and anything else, like probably like maybe little heater and whatnot. So yeah, that'll run all of that, which is that box. So I was going to mount that all on a plate, which can then be mounted in the car, but I've changed my mind and I'm going to wait, and I'm going to bring the ECU down. And I was thinking then the ECU and all of that can get mounted like on the passenger side here, because there's nothing really here. There's going to be some wiring loom, but that'll be it. So I can mount that like on the bulkhead there with the ECU on, and that I can get to everything nice and easy. And I can plug a laptop in to get, you know, for the ECU. So that's the plan with that. I've got some alley to do that with, so I will do that. So next time I come down, I'm going to make sure I bring the ECU. So yeah, what we are doing is some fuel line stuff. Now, I do have a, because my plan was, let me get something. There we go. We have a bag of AN lockers. So the idea is, if we can get under the car, and we can see. Lie down. Right, where are we? We are here. So I don't know if you can see, but yeah. So the fuel lines are coming out there. There's bulkhead fittings, and then these, if you can see, I don't know if you can, but yeah, it's quite hard to show you with one hand. What's that about? Yeah, so I'm gonna have a load of AN fittings along here that can keep the hoses together. So what I've got to do though is put some studs on the bottom of the car, and then this will screw on the butt. I'll drill the holes out, and then I can screw these onto the studs, and that will hold all the fuel lines in place. So yeah, I need to see what the time is. I should probably go home, to be fair. What should we do, guys? Tell you what, I'm going to go under, I'm going to mark out where each of these are going to go, and then we might get the stud welder out. Be back in a sec. So guys, this is a stud welder, which is going to make my life a bit easier. So, M4 studs, basically, push into there. I've got to set it up so it works, because you have to have all these 3 prongs, should I say, touch, so that, screw that out a bit. Hopefully we will get somewhere with it. Let's see what happens. Worth a try, eh? See if I can get you under there with me. If this is going to work the way I want it to. Yeah, there we go. And then what we'll do is obviously cut these down a bit, and then put a countersunk nut onto there, and that'll sit nice and flush. Fuel lines will cruise along there then. Pull it through. These,
Nice and neat. Bloody lovely. Yes. Bloody lovely. Right. Let's get out from under there. Right, guys. Oh. Right. Calling it quits for today. Going home, gonna have some food. Gonna come back. I'm gonna put some more fuel lines in. And I'm gonna bring the ECU down. And we're gonna get all that plumbed in. And then we can maybe start doing the loom for the wiring loom for the fuel pumps and stuff. So cool. Right, see you in a bit. Cheers, guys. Yo, guys. So, back for another hour or so down the unit. So, you saw me strip all the old seat mounting stuff out of the car. So I'm still waiting for my new seat to show up. Should be here soon. Can't actually put it in really until I get my pedal box, because obviously I need to position everything. Can't really afford the pedal box till the end of the month, so it's going to be a little bit of a wait on that. So I am doing some fuel lines. I've done some already. So yeah, that is through to the underneath pieces. You saw me put you might have seen me do this. I can't remember what I've recorded. Anyway, that's that done. You saw me fit the AN fittings along there for running it up. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is I got some single clamp, little AN6 clamps. So I'm going to run that nice and neatly and cut it to the right length. So that'll be run around the back of there. The fuel rail I started on as well. So fuel pressure regulator, the feed is in. And I also was looking at what to do with this. I did have a like a 180 degree fitting. I didn't like the way it looked. It kind of made it's quite hard to explain, but it made the pipe sort of sit right up here. So I've got a tighter one that hopefully means the pipe will run in front of the rail. And then that's the return, which will go all the way back through, with the main feed coming in here, up through there. So, that, my friends, is what we're going to do next. Well, what we're going to do next is position you up there on the fuel cell. You probably can't see a huge amount, but let's get these in. Sound. Cheers, guys. Yo, so another day right down here. The last little clip, I said I was going to do the fuel lines, so I didn't really record it because it was too tricky. I was up and down, in and out, under the car, on top of the car. So I'll show you now what I've done. So, oh yeah, another update actually. I got a seat. Check it out. Picked this up off eBay cheap. It's brand new. It's got a few scratches on it from where it's been stored in the garage, but it is brand new. Carbon fibre. Fiberglassy carbon fibre sort of mix. Weighs nothing. So yeah, I've literally just placed that in with the steering wheel on to see what it's like. Can't put it in yet till I get my pedal box. Pedal box will be ordering the end of the month, because obviously pennies and all that. So I'll drag that out the way quickly. Yeah, so this is in. I think you saw this before. Fix that down in place. That's done. So underneath, if we can see, so my idea was to go into the chassis leg, but I couldn't obviously go in through here like the normal lines do, the hole's not big enough in there or wherever compared to standard. So I ended up going all the way round the edge of the chassis leg there, or chassis leg or whatever it is, and then we're going to come up here. Now once the engine's out, because I can't get the stud welder down there, that will be fixed against there to keep it against the edge of the chassis leg, and then it's fixed there, which is nice and tight. And then once I've done the engine bay, because these are all going to be plated and smooth, that will then also get fixed down on top of there. And then if we go into the fuel pressure regulator at the bottom, kept it nice and tidy with these joins. Got another fit in here, then it runs along into the fuel rail and out of the fuel rail. So fuel lines are in, really. I'm going to have to drop them down when I weld in the seat mounts and everything, so I'll have to drop them down out of the way. That's not the end of the world. So that is in. Pretty happy with all that and the way that's looking and come out. So yeah, I was going to start doing the last time I think I recorded it, I can't remember. I was going to start mounting up all the fuel pump wiring for the switch panel and whatnot, but then changed my mind from going from this plate. So we're going to do that, but I've got a bigger plate, alley plate now, which we can get all of that stuff on, and the ECU. I do have the ECU, so I think we're going to get this mounted. Let's get that done and get that in the car somewhere handy. Sound. Cheers, guys. Sorted, there you go guys. So, that's pretty much it. Done. That is majority of that's what's going to control most of the stuff in the car. Nice and simple. Obviously the lights and stuff is all going to run off the standard fuse box, but as far as engine wise, I'm turning stuff on and on. So that's my ECU, standalone ECU, fuel pump fuses, so they're 40 amp fuel pump fuses. Got my relays there, which hopefully, yeah, should be alright. Bit tight maybe up there, but be alright. Hopefully I won't be taking them out very often. I can get them in their holes. There you go. Yeah. Boom. So yeah, fuel pump relays, fuel pump fuses, and then this is obviously the little switch panel I was on about, which will run the fuel pumps, run the fans for the rear rad, and some other bits and bobs. So it's got 6 outputs on it, so that should be enough to run all the little things I want to run off it, and that will sit on the front in the dash basically. Trying to think what else. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Looks pretty smart. I can get to everything. The reason I've mounted this way is so then I can at least get to the fuses and the relays off there quite easy. I can get to the fuses here easy, the relays there easy. So it's just going to make life a little bit easier. So as far as wiring goes, that's going to go off to the battery or main supply. That's for the switch, and then that's a ground and a switched ignition as well. So that's it guys. That's that little bit in and done, which I'm really happy with. So what I'm going to be doing in the next video, so I'm going to end that one here. So the next video is going to take this out, and then I'm going to pre-wire as much as I can off that the fuel pump. So obviously from the fuses into the relay, and from the relay into the switch box, that will all be wired. So then all I've got to do then is run power lines from the fuel pump into the relay, and then obviously a mains power into the relay as well. So yeah, that will be the next job, which will be running down the side, driver's side. So yeah, it's just ticking in little boxes off, little bit at a time. To be fair, should we go to our list quickly? Let's go to our list quickly. I don't know where my pen is, there it is. It's a pedal box. It's coming the end of the month because I can't afford one at the moment. Fuel line, boom, done. Coolant pipes, no, not yet. Boost pipes, still not 100%, but we'll get there. Fuel cell set up. Yeah, like I said, that's coming. I don't know why that's underlined, can't remember. So that's fuel cell setup is actually in and done. So we could go fuel loom. So that needs to be done. Done. What else have we got to do to make this thing run? I'm trying to think. Oh,
oil return for the turbo. So turbo oil return. Yeah, turbo oil return. Turn. What else, guys? Yeah, I'm just gonna put. Well, I'm gonna put. Oh, install loom. So that is basically putting in everything, wiring loom wise, everything else we need. So it'll be putting the whole factory loom back in, minus the crap. Oh, I pulled a lot of the stuff off, so I will be like, there is some bits and bobs I've still got to rip out of it, such as I think I've still got the fuel pump loom is still in there, I think, so that'll have to come out. Also still got the fuel sender loom, which I'm going to try and use hopefully with my fuel cell. And then yeah, so dash clocks, because I'm going to keep the factory clocks, and I'm going to have like a tablet, 7-inch tablet in the dash with a readout from the ECU to use. Well, yeah, so that'll be my data login and everything like that. What else we got? Rear light, spoiler, all that. Obviously we probably won't put that in. There's no real need, it's just to get the thing running. So yeah, fingers crossed guys, it's not going to be long. I want to say this side of Christmas. We're November now, it's beginning-ish of November. So I really want to say this side of Christmas I'm going to be starting this thing. But we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed guys, fingers crossed. Right, bit of an odd video, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully next video will be a bit more, I don't know what it'll be, who knows. Like I said, probably making a loom up for the fuel pumps, making a loom up. I don't know, I ain't got a clue. Have a good weekend guys, see ya, bye.